Alright there, ladies and gents, I'm just making my way down now to the low tide line. We still have about another hour and a half of the ebb before we get to low tide, so I'm just going to make my way down there now quite carefully. But in the meantime, I just wanted to sort of talk about the channel as we're heading that way, and how things are going, how you guys are enjoying my videos, if you are, or if you're not. Please leave your comments down below, as I do like to read everything that you guys post. But yeah, just some thoughts for the future really. I was thinking of creating a mini-series, some more educational videos, targeting different species and the like, going around some of the smaller rock pools and just spending a bit of time as to what you can find through, and a bit more of the sort of science and biological aspects of all the different creatures you can find. So if you think that would be of interest to you, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Alright there, ladies and gents, we have a nice little hole here. So this is a perfect cave for a crab, and yeah, this looks like it's all been dug out recently. I wonder if we've got anything back there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we have a crab back there. Right at the very back. Try and get him out, because it could be a good sized one. Right, bear with me. I might actually have to get something to dig out and remove this sand, and I'll be back shortly, see if we can get whatever's in the back of the cave out. Well, unfortunately though, ladies and gents, I wasn't able to get that crab out, which was a shame, because it looked like it was going to be quite a sizable crab, but that little cave in there went back further than my entire foraging hook and my arm combined, and it just went right to the back, and I couldn't hook it round, unfortunately. But yeah, there's plenty more places to go and explore, and we might come back to that hole later and see if the Mr. Crab inside has decided to come out a bit more. But onwards and upwards, off we go. So all I'm doing now, ladies and gents, is just making my way down pretty much at the low tide line over here. And I'll have a look over there, just checking out any ridges, any sort of little caves that we might find, just to see what might be home. So yeah, I will continue my hunt, see if we can get you anything a bit bigger to find today and a bit more exciting. Alright, ladies and gents, down here, if you can see, this little orangey thing here is a cushion star. And down the back there, there is a velvet swimming crab. I don't know if the GoPro will pick him up properly, but yeah, he seems to have turfed out all the sand and turfed out that poor cushion star along with him. So we can grab the cushion star without getting nipped and give you a closer look. Yeah, it's a nice orangey colour, if you can see. We'll get him put back in. There you go. As you can probably tell as well, it's raining at the moment. Weather seems to have made a turn. But that's all part of the fun of being down at the beach and foraging and exploring around. You're bound to get wet now and again. There's some beautiful ledges down and around over there. The tide's still got a little while to go out, so hopefully I'll be able to come back and check them out. But that looks like perfect territory for bigger crabs and lobsters. So fingers crossed, we might be able to find something today. Alright, ladies and gents, we've got another crab in it. See if I can get him to come out of his home. Here he comes. We have a lovely... Come here, you. I can get him back out. I can get behind him. He's heading under there for a second. be nice and gentle with him. We have a lovely size velvet swimming crab here. Here he comes. Got to be careful with these because they can be a little bit soft. Come here, you. Oh, no, don't go back that way. Come on out. There we go. Come here. That's it, you bite that. See if I can grab it. It's holding fast onto the rocks pretty well. You are not making this easy, Mr. Velvet Swimming Crab. Not at all. And I thought the small ones were awkward to pick up. But yeah. Come away, yeah. There we go. This one is male. You can tell that V sort of shape in the middle called the apron. See the size of those lovely claws. I'll try and give you a better look. I'll pop you down a minute and then re-pick you up. They really do like to flatten themselves out and make it difficult. There we go. Yeah, the size of those lovely claws. I love the blue on them as well. These guys are normally pretty mean and aggressive. This is a lovely size velvet swimming crab. You can actually eat these, and this one's just about in size. Yeah, you need several of them to make any form of meal. You see those lovely red eyes. Almost looks sort of devil-esque, and they have an attitude to sort of back that up as well. But yeah, I'll get him back into his home and get him away. Now at first I thought this was a blue piece of plastic, but down there is actually a jellyfish that's been stranded in this little rock pool. Still alive by the looks of it. I don't know what type it is, so I'm not going to pick it up. I do not want to get stung. But yeah, an awesome sort of bluey purple colour it has. Right guys, I'm back in the car for a minute. This isn't the end of the video. I'm just having a bit of a short intermission. The heavens outside a minute ago just opened up. It was torrential. Me not wearing a coat, got absolutely and utterly soaked. So I've come back to the car to change, put some fresh clothes on, get my coat on, and then I'm gonna have a quick snack, something to drink, and then I'm gonna head back out. See you in a moment. We are back out on the beach. I have my coat on. It is still raining unfortunately, but oh well, we're already soaking wet, so why not be out here and do a bit more exploring. I'm gonna go back over to the area I first saw earlier on in the video, see what's under those ledges, see if anything has been exposed. Yeah, just got to make our way sort of down over to that area and see if we can find anything over there. We are back down. Looks like the tide is just about gone out enough for us to have a look. So I'll see if I can safely have an explore down underneath there. Obviously I need to be very wary of the tide as I'm right down at the low tide line. And the last thing I want to do is get swept into that. So yeah, if I can do so safely, I'll try and have an explore underneath some of this ridge line here and see what we can find. Okay there, ladies and gents, as it's low tide, I thought it was about time to flip over some rocks. See if we can find anything that is lurking beneath them. Ooh, what do we have down there? What are you? Ah, this is a new one on the channel. Come at you. Ooh, hiding away. This down here is called a clingfish, or or sometimes otherwise known as a Cornish sucker. Now on the top here, when they get a bit bigger, you can actually get some really nice blue colorations on them. Yeah, we'll get you put back in a sec there, buddy. Wonder if he would have stuck to me. I'll do it over some water a second, just over here, because I don't want to drop him on the floor. See if we can show you why they're called clingfish. Well, it'll work or it won't, let's find out. And there we go. Underneath, they actually have a sticky pad, which enables them to cling on. And plop, there he goes. Okay there, ladies and gentlemen, well that is me done for the day. I am absolutely soaked right through, near enough. Luckily the front isn't too bad, but the back is just dripping wet. But I've had so much fun. Just had a bite to eat from the local cafe there. Just thought I'd sign off in the car. That's why it's all steamed up at the moment. But yeah, it's a shame I couldn't get that crab out. I did go and have another go at him as well, just to see. He had some pretty big claws from what I could see in there, but I just couldn't get in and get him out. At one point I had my entire foraging hook and my whole arm back in that crevice. I just couldn't get it out, unfortunately, but well, that is the way it goes sometimes. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my adventure today, even though it's been a bit of a wetter one. And remember, if you are out on the shoreline, make sure you stay safe. If you're solo like I was today, make sure somebody knows where you are, make sure you have a pre-arranged contact time. Be extremely careful of the seaweed. There is a lot of it around at the moment, and it is very, very slippery. Especially if you're down by the low water mark, or by the tide line should I say. Make sure you're careful of your footing as well. The last thing you want to do is go for a swim, because it's still pretty cold. Hope you've enjoyed, and as I always say, from my adventure to yours, stay safe and have a good day.